guys, and welcome to this month's video. I'm not posting in ages. I just can't seem to keep a schedule. Probably the ADHD. But look who's back. Introduce yourself.
For those of y'all who don't know who I am Miss Texas, aka Magdalene, Shelby's girlfriend. For those of y'all who thought I wasn't real.
Literally. Still have any comments? Anyway. Before we start, please like and subscribe because we are going to be reading your assumptions about our relationship, which I asked them on Instagram. So I've got all of it over there to get involved in the next video because I love chatting to you all on stories. So let's get into the assumptions.
First assumption, you have cute playlists you make for each other.
True and false.
We do have a couple of shared playlists.
Yeah.
Like, we call it an M&S.
For Magdalene and Shelby, I think M&S is the best star in the UK. So our playlist is going to be called M&S.
And in there we have songs that we both like. That's one. And we have another playlist. Can I mention?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The other playlist that we have is called Wedding Bells.
Well, that was private on Spotify. So nobody could actually see what's on our wedding playlist. But I do have like other playlists that are open. But I think ours is public. I think it is, I can't remember.
Next one. Your girlfriend is secretly jealous of your wheelchair. If I'm being honest, sometimes, yeah.
Why?
Because she can go fast in it.
No, I can't.
She can. I have seen that one video of where one of your carers, this was like, what, a couple of years ago or so, literally got on the back of her wheelchair and she took off. Like,
That was Amy.
Was that Amy?
Yeah, we were in town for my birthday.
Or what was that not, was that one carer, she was blonde. That's all I know. But it wasn't Amy. You had, kind of like shoulder length hair was a bit red in the end.
Yeah, that was Amy.
That was Amy.
That was Amy. Amy's had all sorts of hair colours. Amy's my best friend, by the way. Yeah, that was Amy.
Okay. Plus, she can run people over, but she's too nice.
What are you? Yeah.
Shelby calls all the shots, princess. Honestly.
Yeah. I don't know what more to say to that, then, yeah. The thing is, I try and let Magdalene make decisions. Get them to make the wrong decisions. Of course, she just won't make any decisions. So I'm like, why? Classic example. We were supposed to go see good open air theatre next weekend. We're not going now. For other reasons. But I said to her, do you want to go see Scream? Focus, Focus. Or Nightmare Before Christmas. And you were like, Focus, Focus. And I was like, oh, okay. But in mind, we talk about Scream all the time. So I think she's seen Scream, right? And then she goes, yeah, I've not seen Scream though. And I was like, you've not seen Scream? We talk about Scream all the time. And like, I don't really care. Focus, Focus. So I was just confused. Because now, when I was seeing this, and not Scream, when you've not seen Scream, but we always need to talk about Scream.
I haven't seen the full movie, but there's, parts of it. And the reason why I picked Hocus Pocus, because she's never seen Hocus Pocus. And then when it comes to scary movies, she doesn't want it too scary.
But Scream isn't too scary.
How am I supposed to know?
Because we talk about it all the time.
One thing is keep talking about, another thing is you watching it. So I went with the more loving option of the two, and it turns out it's wrong. When she's there, does she take Uber caregiving?
Yeah, I read this question. Do I really understand it? I think they're asking, like, when you're here, do you take over most of the caregiving?
No.
No.
Y'all, she has a full team.
Yeah.
A lot of y'all really think that now that I'm here, I'm doing all of these things for her. And like, don't get me wrong, when she's thirsty, I'm more than happy to give her, her water. If she's feeling too hot, maybe I'll lower the duvet or raise up the duvet if she's cold, little things. But she has a whole team.
Yeah. I think there's like a big stereotype that when you're with a disabled person, you take over all that care. But every disabled person, disabled couple is different. Some people will do that, because some people don't want to do that. Some disabled people don't want their their partner, to be their carers. So like, it all depends. But at the moment, for me personally, I don't want Magdalene to do all that. Because I very much need my independence away from her. And she needs time away from me. Because we're human. So like, that's just not in the cards at the moment, I would say. Is that about right?
Yeah, that's about right and pretty accurate. We have spoken about this a couple of times, if not more. But Chubbs has been, pretty consistent on that, wanting her own independence, wanting to do her own thing, and the same for me, being able to do things that I enjoy and still, while being together, still having our own like separate hobbies and stuff. So that's, each relationship is different, y'all. So like we said at the beginning, hey, don't assume that just because we're together or I'm dating this gorgeous, lovely girl next to me right here, that I'm doing everything for her. Like I said, she has her own team. You're the black cat and she's the golden retriever. Facts.
Yes. But I also think it depends on the situation. Day to day, I think in the average day, I'm more like golden retriever. Because I was like, come sit with me, go on my hands. Like, Raglan, back to our cuddle. And then like, in other situations, then you're very much the golden retriever. Because I'm a lot more chill about it. I'm like, yeah, okay. It's like,
We tend to flip flop.
yeah.
But someone is usually always the golden retriever.
Yeah, absolutely.
You always laugh at each other's jokes, even if they're not funny.
This glitter is shown from the truth. So I will tell her when she's not funny. You know, like if I made a joke, she won't laugh. I'm like, that was hilarious. And she's like, was that a joke? But that's just the autism. So like, she doesn't always know when I'm being sarcastic, which I think is autism. But also the American humour and British humour are very different. So like, she sees things on YouTube shorts about like poo, because she's not laughing her head off. You know what I mean? That family with the poo front.
The what friend?
That family. She had an auntie.
Oh yeah, they use chocolate bake.
Yeah. She thought that was hilarious. And I was just like, okay. But then I'll like watch a comedian where the jokes have to be like clever, I would say. And I'm impressed at the humour. I think it's funny. Because you're like, I don't get it.
Mm-mm. Yeah, and definitely, I gotta agree with you on that. She has shared with me so many jokes, and I mean, she is funny. Don't get me wrong, she's really funny. But most of her jokes, though, I'll hear it at face, and then it just kind of goes over my head.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't pick it up because she has such a like straight face that I'm unable to tell like what you're feeling.
Yeah.
Are you happy? Did it really bother you? So I can't tell. And I'm kind of like an animated person sometimes on the face. That if I can't see emotion, then I really don't know how you're feeling. Need to exaggerate it.
Yeah. So the British sarcasm, like, goes straight over it.
You're dramatic AF, and your girlfriend is the calm one.
Again, yes, but also no. I think because people know me and you're still fairly new, and because you're the mask, people will presume she's chill, and she is. Day to day, she's chill. All my family, when they met her, said the same thing. She seems very chill. She is compared to me. But you have your moments where I'm like, why are we crying? I love you, I support you. But why are we crying?
Sometimes I see this really cute puppy video or whatever short or video, and the music just affects me. It's hard to explain. It really triggers like my tears, and I can't even explain it.
Yeah,
It's like,
because she's just a girl. She's just a girl.
but hey, I can be sassy too.
I know.
Sometimes she gets surprised.
I'm just like, I was irritated now. So I wanted it now.
It's funny, I ask myself the exact same
And she's like, it's fine, it's fine. I'm like, okay, it's fine.
the pros and cons of dating another woman. Y'all are not intimate.
Again, so many stereotypes. Not true at all.
And y'all, intimacy comes in various forms, and the most that most assume is just one form of intimacy, which is insane. But we are quite intimate.
I'd like to remind people we're in a queer, interabled relationship. This isn't get a straight, get able-bodied relationship. Like, so with that alone, it's completely our wants and needs are completely different from an able-bodied straight couple, or an able-bodied queer couple, or a disabled. You get what I'm trying to say. Like, it's very different. So, like, I said, our wants and needs are different.
And we do help each other out, like emotionally though, and we're able to reassure each other and able to connect deeper than like, hey, how I've had in my previous relationships. The communication, the one-to-one understanding levels are just way up higher. So I definitely will have to say we are, but get y'all's minds out of the gutter first. Your partner is more keen on getting married than you. I would say yes, but only because she already has tabs on Pinterest. I'm saying that right? Pinterest.
Wait, when they said you are father, they're
Yeah.
talking about you. Because you are my father.
I'm talking about you now. Me?
Yeah. It's my Instagram. So I
Okay. Then correction. I am keen on getting married, but when it comes into like the details of what goes on to plan and to think about getting married, like I'm a little way too laid back on this, but she's like all into the details.
Yeah.
So I can't really compare to that. But that's not to say that I'm not keen on getting married. I do want to get married to this wonderful, gorgeous bombshell over
She
here.
keeps saying stroking my shoulders like I'm a girl. And I don't know why she's doing that.
This is what I used to do. This is what I just did. Oh my god. But, funny lady. But yes, I am kidding.
Also, I feel like when we officially got together, we had these conversations like, is marriage something that you see in your future? And you were like, yeah, I see myself getting down on one knee. So I was like, Slash, love that for us. So we had these conversations really early to make sure we were both keen on getting married. Like Magdalene said, kind of just for like detail focused.
She already has it all planned out. How it looks like
That's going back to the wedding playlist.
everything. Shelby is the rapper. Girlfriend is the listener.
I think that's supposed to say yapper.
She can rap sometimes.
But it does, you can't hear it now. But overall, yes. But again, you also have your moments.
Oh
Where
yeah.
she'll yap, and I'm just like, what are we talking about now?
Oh yeah, when it comes to like my interests or when it comes to like random things that pop into my head, I can go and sometimes I even forget what I'm talking about.
Yes. It's really cute, I love it. But I'm starting to get confused.
So we're both yappers in our own way. She's trying to move to England to be with you. Absolutely. And we've had this conversation multiple times. And at the moment, her coming to the US isn't really in the cards.
Well, let's be honest, nobody wants to go to the US right now. No one's trying to go there. But if it was a safer country, I would try. But I just don't think it's even worth trying to go there. Guys, I don't want her to go back. I don't think it's safe for her to go back. But yeah.
Yeah, so I'm definitely working towards coming over here and living with her. So living life and with her two puppers. Since meeting your relationship has become stronger, even when you are far away. Absolutely.
Agreed.
I feel like ever since back in April? I don't know. There's just not enough minutes in a day. Alright, there's just not enough minutes in a day. I honestly, with you, I feel more at ease, more peaceful, and my mind isn't constantly running because I do get anxious quite a bit, and sometimes my mind takes control where I'm not thinking properly. And being here, I feel like I can do what I set myself out to do. You know, like feeling that sense of comfort. It's a great feeling once you're with your person.
That's cute. But I agree, like, long distance is hard. I'm not gonna say it's not so bad. Sorry, sorry.
Is that better?
Yeah, thank you. Even little things like that, I would feel like nervous to like ask her to move my hands. This was a during long distance of, oh, these are things that I might need help with. Like moving my arms or like moving my legs or whatever. But like when you were here, you just sort of did it. Like something I don't even need to ask her to do it. She'll just do it. Like putting my phone on charge before I go to sleep. Or like making us dinner. Or like you like making us dinner, like that's what a long disabled couple would do. So yeah, I guess this was second to the other question about caregiving as well. Like you just look after your partner regardless of their ability or disability, well, definitely more comfortable to like to ask her for help now.
You both use American isms like cilantro instead of coriander. I have noticed quite a few.
I think I said them without realizing. Like I said band-aid once. I don't even know how to use their band-aid. So I was like, I don't know why I'm saying it. But I never heard you say it. But then there's like some words that I'll say that I'm like, ew, that's American. Like, I think I said parking garage once. But I couldn't remember what the British word was. For like a good few minutes. Because I'm worried about you put your car. Because, oh, car park, yeah. Yeah. So sometimes. But you also have like some British words that you started to say too.
I think earlier today when we were on a vid call with your Nana, when she asked, how are you doing? And I said, I'm doing lovely.
Yeah.
She says something about like, oh, you taking in that Yorkshire?
Yeah. She's getting that Yorkshire lingo.
Yeah. Another one that I've heard her use, and it's not often, but it's rubbing off her, y'all.
I think I said that before, but I don't do that. Just not as frequent. I think I said y'all in like a silly goofy way. But now it's like a serious way.
If you do argue, Shelby always wins.
I'd like to think that's true. I don't think I always win. It's not really about winning, it's just like trying to make the other person understand where we're coming from. But I think we both do that. Like you're like, oh, this is why I did this. Because I felt like this. I'm like, okay, can I get that instant? Then you'll say sorry. Because like I'll realise that what I was doing was ridiculous. So I'll say sorry. It's like it always depends, I think.
Mm-hmm. But as easy and simple as she said it, sometimes it takes her a bit to get back to me on, yeah, you were right. Maybe, you gotta wait on that.
Well,
It happens.
Because I'm not always wrong, so like, why would I say it's like, oh, you're always wrong when I'm not wrong?
You never argue. Oh, that's nice of you.
Yeah, that's wrong. But we don't even like argue or like, we'll just like bicker.
Yeah, bigger.
And then sulk. Can I get over it?
Mm,
Just like two little girls.
yeah. Yeah, we've never had like a full blown argument before.
Nah.
No. We're good. This is a forever thing.
Well, for me, it's what about you?
Yeah, it goes for everything with me too.
Yay.
Because I have some surprises in store and I can't really reveal, but the feeling's mutual. So, but stay tuned.
Cuteness.
You are madly in love and have the best relationship. We are such total saps.
I'm a lover girl, so I love being in love. I love being a girlfriend. I love spoiling my wife. Like, I love doing all that stuff. So yeah, we are like madly in love. And I think our relationship is pretty solid due to the long distance. Because we have to trust each other and communicate to like the next level. So I would say it's pretty solid.
And I'd agree with you. Definitely pretty solid. And knowing that no matter how many times we may bump heads, the love is still there. And I love that for us.
Me too.
But y'all, we're far from perfect, but we are perfectly imperfect for one another, so. Pity relationship type.
It's funny because I've been arguing with this woman on TikTok called Instagram because the more I argue with her, the more engagement the video gets. So I'll just argue with people. But she really does think with her whole chest that you are using me for what I don't know. Because we're both pretty poor. So,
For that what, monthly check you get?
yeah, that £400 I get.
Tell me you're unemployed without telling me you're unemployed.
Tell me they're nothing about disability checks without telling me they're nothing about disability checks. So, yeah. No, there's no pity. I also don't like anyone. I don't like people. So, like, I'm pretty good at, like, weeding out people that I know aren't good for me. Didn't know that Magdalene is. If I didn't feel that way, I wouldn't be with her. Yeah.
And the same goes for me. You know, Shelbs is quite a catch. She's quite charismatic. She has a full, colorful personality that definitely drove me into her. Then I found out she was a Leo. But this definitely isn't some petty type relationship where I'm just dating her to what? Feel good about myself? Like, no. I'm actually with her because she's an amazing person. Like, there are so many people out there that if they could have the chance to get to know one another, then you'd realize, you know, hey, this is actually a pretty cool person. But nowadays, people are so quick to judge. And it's like so ridiculous, you know? Why? So, yeah, I'm not with her for no check. If anything, y'all, she's with me for the money. Okay?
Yeah, she did actually get a job. So, like, but that was the last question.
Yeah, that was.
So we are done. But thank you so much for watching. As I said, please subscribe and like, because I've been posting quite a bit on here. So welcome to all the new subscribers. And hopefully we'll have at least one more video posted before my girl leaves in a couple of weeks. But yeah.
So stay tuned, y'all. We got some surprises.
Bye.
Bye.